YoungBoy Never Broke Again, Make America Slime Again, album review, let's talk about.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About Music Reviews Season 11. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Guys, we got a great goddamn episode for you today. We are finally doing it, guys. After the weeks of covering all the YoungBoy coverage, I think we did over 10 plus YoungBoy reviews in total, like this whole, coverage thing. And we're going to be ending it off with a good old album review, guys. It's finally that time, and this is one of the highlights of rap music right now, YoungBoy Never Broke Again, in my opinion, was on a generational run, and then this album came out, and I think I am going to have to lower my expectations, because I don't think this is generational run worthy material because of how long it is. But I will say, for all the singles that were coming out, for YoungBoy coming out, for the moment, generational going crazy in the moment. But as you look at, and now as we took some time, as I've taken some time, to collect my thoughts about YoungBoy Never Broke Again, one of the things that I do like about now with YoungBoy, Never Broke Again, is that this guy has really evolved his production style, really evolved his ear for production. I remember the days of listening, 20-track albums from, YoungBoy Never Broke Again, and, just hearing the same piano trap loop beats, the same hard trap beats that you just hear from, a fucking DaBaby or some shit like that. And you would just hear these same production. I'm not saying, there's the same productions is still there. It's still there. But I think, there is some glimmer, there is some hope that YoungBoy is really, evolving his own sound, really doing his own thing. So let's get into this album, guys. Let's review it. Starting off with my first point about this album, I'm going to say this for the production. I really enjoy the production. There was only a few songs that I would say production-wise was not really hitting for me. I'll just be goddamn real. But most of the album, luscious guitars, luscious samples in the back, drums just fucking going crazy, 808s. There's even a Playboi Carti feature, and the synths on that song are just fucking absolutely insane.
With a major selection of the looks your kiddos love, starting at just $4 in the Walmart app, a new school year means a stylish new them. Who knew? Find skater skirts and Crocs that say, I'm casual but cool. Sparkly sneakers that say, it's my classroom, you're just learning in it. And preppy polos that say, I'm the teacher's pet, even if they're mommy's menace at home. Find their favorite styles starting at just $4 in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
What does every USAA member have in common? Family. We're one big family who supports the military community and their eligible families. And if you, your parent, or spouse served, you could join our family and save big on auto insurance. Visit USAA.com/join today to check your eligibility. Membership eligibility and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. USAA means United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates, San Antonio, Texas.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there is one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at Friskies.com or visit your local store.
You really think about it, guys. I just can't believe, YoungBoy is really going crazy on these beats. I like how the beats are going crazy, and YoungBoy is also going crazy at the same time. And that's going to move on to the feature side of things. Now, there's not many features. There's only Mellow Rax and Playboi Carti. And I'll just be goddamn real, Mellow Rax, I don't know what Mellow Rax was doing. It was kind of a laughable verse. But I do, though, like what, YoungBoy was doing on that song. So I'm not going to knock it a little bit too much. And the wind definitely agrees with me there. Now, my next point, though, we have to get into YoungBoy's performance, because YoungBoy's performance overall, I would say, is one of the best performances of an album that I've heard from him in a long time. I mean, there's sometimes when you listen to, you know, the 10th or 20th track off of the YoungBoy album, and it feels like this man's just giving up. You know, it feels like we are just, you know, packing songs out just to call it a goddamn day. This, though, feels like YoungBoy is taking each approach and really rapping his goddamn ass off. Even beats that don't really have that impact, don't really have that, you know, giant feel to them, you know, guys. When you really think about it, I like how YoungBoy, even if the beats are not going crazy, YoungBoy is still rapping his goddamn ass off, going absolutely insane with all these different flow switches, etc. It's just really great to see. Now, guys, that's my points. Those are my overall points, how I'm feeling about this album. Now, let's move on and go over every single track off this album. And how I do these, guys, I usually rank them, you know, by 1 out of 5. Then we'll do my overall score at the end. So, guys, this album is 30 songs long. This is an hour and 33 minutes, and I've been listening to this album over and over again for a while. So let's get into it. Starting off with the first song, My Shit. I do like My Shit. I think for an intro song, this is pretty good. I like the flows. I like how this song can get easily stuck in your head. This song's great. 4 out of 5. Games of War. I would say Games of War is also a really nice track, too. The hook. The hook is really addicting on Games of War, so I'm easily going to give that one a 4 out of 5. And XXX, which is, you know, sex and violence. It's sex and violence, guys. And, yeah, it's just YoungBoy screaming sex and violence, you know, and I heard not the national anthem, I heard the July 4th song, you know, on the beginning, and I was like, okay, this might be crazy, and then YoungBoy actually just screams sex and violence over and over and over again, so, yeah, 2 out of 5. Get Up With Us. Get Up With Us is an okay track, but I would say production is definitely okay at best, but I would say the rapping is definitely on point. 4 out of 5. And then we get to this song with Fire Manager featuring Playboi Carti. This song is just absolutely fantastic. The luscious synths, Playboi Carti just rapping his goddamn ass off, YoungBoy, Playboi Carti, YoungBoy, you know, colliding together on the hook. It was just a beautiful thing to see. Easily a 5 out of 5. Big was actually a really good track too. I like the rapping on here. This one had a really nice beat. I like that guitar on here. This one's an easy 3 out of 5. And then we got Morocco. Morocco actually has a pretty addicting hook. I really like this nice switch up from YoungBoy. I like these more, you know, melodic vocals, and the rapping was pretty good here. 4 out of 5. Cold World featuring Mellow Rax. This song sucks. I don't like this song at all. Mellow Rax's rapping is just fucking okay at best. I mean, I'd rather, you know, probably just put a gun to my head than listen to Mellow Rax rap, but, you know, she was rapping her ass off. YoungBoy was kind of just okay. 2 out of 5. No Fuck. I like the No Fuck song, you know, I like the production. I like how he's sounding on here. Good song. 3 out of 5. Now, we're going to do these. Now, Burn and Alter and Slime Rita, because these songs right here are when we get to a little bit of a down point of this album. These tracks sound a little too similar, the rapping is a little too similar, and they also go on for way too goddamn long. So all these tracks right here are just 2 out of 5s. Myself Part 2, we get a little bit of some emotional YoungBoy, and I like that. You know, I like the emotional rapping, I like the flows. 4 out of 5, good song. Cash It. I like Cash It, guys. It's a really good song. It's a really, really good song. The beat's just fucking angelic. The drums just go absolutely insane. Easily. 4 out of 5. Combat Boots sucks ass. I don't like Combat Boots at all. The song is just kind of It's kind of just bad to listen to. And then Wine and Dine, and I'm going to give that song 1 out of 5. And Wine and Dine is actually going to get an easy 5 out of 5 for me. That hook is addicting. That hook can easily get stuck in your head. The melodic singing, I don't know what YoungBoy put in the song, but it's goddamn crack. 5 out of 5. Fuck the Drugs. Fuck the Drugs is, it's just the emotional YoungBoy song. I like the lyrics, but that's about it. 2 out of 5. Low's not that good, guys. I mean, the beat's kind of just the same as a trap beat, basic ass trap beat, some piano. That's kind of it. If You Need Me, another, piano trap beat. I don't like this song. 2 out of 5. We got the MASA. We got MASA.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold! Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Finding a new job is stressful. But with Indeed, it doesn't have to be. Just fill out your Indeed profile with your skills, experience, and desired salary. The more you fill out, the better your matches will be. And hearing from hiring managers will be 2 times more likely. Relax. That's your Indeed profile sending opportunities your way. Indeed, the world can work better.
MASA's a pretty good song, I would say. I mean, the hook easily gets stuck in my head, and I easily can sing that hook, so I'd say MASA's a pretty good song. Good hook, but not a song that I would put on my free time. This one's just like a 3 out of 5. Kickboxer. Kickboxer is a really good track. The bass guitar, the melodies, the warmness of this track, the vibes, everything about Kickboxer is a good track. 5 out of 5. When Time Pass, I don't like the song at all. Basic ass trap beat. I don't like it. 1 out of 5. Priorities is a pretty good song. I like, the hook. The hook's really addicting. 3 out of 5. Peepin' is a pretty good song too. I like how the beat really is like fucking packing on this one. I like Peepin'. 3 out of 5. Diesel is a pretty okay song. I just don't really like the rapping on here. I'm sorry, guys. 2 out of 5. Finest is not that good. It's just the piano trap beat, and then Where I've Been, just another piano trap beat. They're just like 3 out of 5s. You can only give those type of beats so much praise. And then the final song, which is one of my favorite tracks off this album too, is Top Things. This song right here, addicting hook, the way he's fucking flowing on here, his vocals, the vocal switch-ups. We did a single review of it, guys. Such a great fucking song, and it's kind of funny to end that off the last song. A lot of rappers, they like to put emotional songs. YoungBoy's going to put the hottest goddamn song he could put on there to end it off. Guys, when we talk about this album, when we talk about Make America Slime Again, was this album worth the hype? Was this album, worth his generational single run? I'd say it tried, but it definitely fell on some parts, because when you make a 30-track album, there's going to be moments where some tracks are just not going to hit. I mean, and, with 30-track albums, it's so varied. I could have all my favorite songs, but a person could dislike my favorite songs off the album and have these whole sets of different songs that they like, because, it's a 30-track album. There's so many different sounds on this goddamn album. Now, I hope YoungBoy, as this man keeps going with his career, he keeps kind of refining these elements, refining his ear for production, finding a way to keep, rapping crazy on beats, and just keep this energy up, keep this goddamn pace up, because it's just absolutely fun to see. Guys, overall, MASA was a pretty decent album, but it's just decent, and I don't recommend listening to this more than once. So, just gonna get a 5 out of 10 for me. 5 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. Guys, if you're on Pandora, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.